Hi, thank you for subscribing. I'm sorry, there a lot was happening when I was redebuting yesterday, so I must have thought it went through and it didn't. But thank you so much. I'm glad it went through. Now that the cat's out of the
Twitch
bag.
really wants me to send an email. I just hit 10K and it really wants me to send an email.
10K what? Emails?
Pigeons.
You should hit 10K emails and then take them all and make them into a big email that's just full of lots
I
of
actually
them.
probably do have about 10,000 emails.
I think this is the plot of World of Goo. Has anyone like played that to completion? Because like I did a long time ago, and thank you so much for subscribing.
I've played it so many times. I've played it so many times.
I miss that game. I love that game. Is like formative media for me.
That was my fucking childhood.
Celestial Maddie just resubscribed for 5 months. I am the #1 Calibones fan.
I think I switched just in time to miss Gizmo getting a notification on the thing. But Gizmo, thank you. I acknowledge and see your subscription and I appreciate it.
Actually, it turns out I have like 30,000 emails, so damn.
You have 30,000 emails?
Yeah, most of it's spam. Or not spam, but you know, like fucking, ooh, let's get an email from Qdoba tomorrow. Buy one entree, get one free at Qdoba. This stream is sponsored by Qdoba.
Is Qdoba that one restaurant that's like Chipotle too?
Yeah. It is kind of like that.
Real quick, how far I got today, or how far I got last time, I completed 2 of the passages, as you can see. And I started Topaz Passage, and I started, I tried the Ruby Passage, I couldn't get anywhere. But, real quick, just so everyone knows, today, I want to try to get 100%, which means I gotta go back and get 10,000 points in some of these levels I've already beaten. Which I already have done that in some of them, as you can see. I'm good on 3 out of 4 here on the Sapphire Passage. So
Can't believe you didn't get it in Fiery Cavern.
That's what I'm gonna do. I want to get it in Fiery Cavern right now. But I want to ask also, so how does Qdoba compare to Chipotle? Because I've never eaten Qdoba,
So
but I eat Chipotle all the time.
I don't eat Chipotle very much, actually. The thing is that I don't, like... Yeah, I mean... See, I mostly get quesadillas at Qdoba. Because I fucking love Qdoba's quesadillas. I love their guacamole. Like, they do... Like, as someone who doesn't really like tomatoes or onions, they do a good job of having a guacamole that has a little bit of tomato and onion, but not a lot, and just makes up for that by having, you know, other interesting flavors along with the avocado and like fresh avocado, you know? So, their guacamole is good.
If I love onions, is there nothing for me at Qdoba?
You can get onions on whatever the fuck you want, probably.
But what if they let me have a little? And is it over for me? Am I finished?
It's over for you. For me, it's over.
This is you. I don't know which this is.
Anyway, the point is that I go to Qdoba a lot because they're like, their quesadillas are like a comfort food for me.
I should try that sometime. That actually sounds really good.
Yeah, you get a quesadilla and it comes with guacamole and sour cream.
I don't like guacamole or sour cream, but I do like a good quesadilla.
See, it's messed up that you don't like guacamole. I think that's messed up.
I don't eat sauces, like, as a rule.
How? Wait, didn't you just say that? Didn't you say last stream that you had something with sauce? And I was like, what do you mean with sauce?
I have one sauce, and it's just sauce. A quesadilla with pickled onion. What is pickling again? Like, what does that mean that you're doing to the food?
I think you, like, leave it in brine. Or, like, you know, it's like it depends. You can pickle things with different things, but it's like salt water or you know, an acidic brine or something.
That sounds
And you leave it in there, and then it gets different. I don't really like anything pickled except for pickled ginger, which is pretty much the standard way to serve ginger.
putting an onion into the jar of vinegar and then saying it's gonna get different.
Yeah, I've never even heard of pickled onion.
I've heard the phrase, but like only in jest. No, I'm joking with that. I've heard it before in serious uses. For 100 hours, it becomes really pink. Oh, is the audio balance good and everything? Okay, cool.
Yeah, pickling does tend to take a while.
Did I goof? I never goof.
You never ever goof. The most serious streamer. You're my favorite serious thing.
Thank you. I love being so serious. You're also very serious, and I really appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
To anyone who's... Oh, what does sauce refer to? Sauce.
Yeah, I hope this helps. It's also referred to as sauce and sauce.
This might not be the run for getting 10,000 points.
You do seem to be dying in lava.
I was trying to get the coin that I dropped. That's why I went in there. I have some tactics and techniques I can hopefully use to get a little more points. That's not tactic and technique. I love the music in this area so much.
See,
that's my
sometimes I
technique.
hear someone say something and I just want to YouTube poop it. You know, like you said, tactics and technique, and all like tactics and techniques.
No, yeah, absolutely. Like, the things has like caused me to like spoonerism things all the time.
Yeah.
It's like it's becoming a problem. Speaking of things that are a problem, I'm having a really severe problem here. So if I'm bad gaming today, like if my gaming is worse than normal, I'm on the edge of my seat today. Because that's normal. Here, I'm gonna share this with you so you can see things in real time.
Awesome.
Don't L me. That happens to
L.
everyone. Everyone's had that happen to them. Okay, anyway, so the reason I'm bad gaming
Because I've
today...
never played Wario Land 4.
You should play it sometime, it's really good. If I'm
Yeah,
bad
I've
gaming today, I'm on the edge of my seat because my cat is sitting in my chair.
Oh shit.
And we've reached an arrangement where like, where I can like sit in the very front of my chair, right on the edge, and I can still sit in it, but most of it is hers. This is Juno, by the way, from Outer Wilds. This is what she's known for in this world. Juno.
Have you seen the video that's like, my cat's name is Juno and it suits her fine. So let's have
Mintowu just
Juno as the best
resubscribed
name.
for 18 months.
Have you seen
First
that?
time seeing new Callie. Shocked you our model is so cute.
Oh, thank you so much.
Was that you?
What?
The video where someone on like TikTok or whatever is saying, what do you think is the best name? And then this like nice old guy is like, my cat's name is Juno and it suits her fine. So let's have Juno as the best name.
I haven't seen that, but because I have a cat named Juno, I need to see that. I need to send that to my family.
All right, I'll send it.
Let's go in the family group chat once I get that. I have an amazing family group chat name, but I can't tell it to any of you because it's a pun on our last name. But it's
Damn.
the best one. Just imagine the best family group chat name. Mine is better than that. I'll tell it to you later. Yumi's right. It's related to my last name, Bones.
Rude.
It's the Bones. I don't know. I can come up with something better than that, I'm sure. Give me a week. And I need $10,000 investment. Oops. That's normal. Remember this puzzle from earlier? I missed it. We should say the thing we said about goofing again. That was fun. I don't know what I did to break this puzzle last time, but I remember not having to go through the lava. Like, I just crawled in. Like, it didn't hit the green box or something. I don't know what that was all about.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find a YouTube upload of it, so I'm sending you a TikTok link.
Okay,
This
I
is
don't
very
have that.
sad.
Am I still able to look at TikToks if I don't have
Yeah.
TikTok?
Yeah, you can still watch them on the website.com.
Okay, I need to go to website.com.
Yeah,
TikTok?
website.com.
I got the coin this time. No
Yeah.
jumping in the lava for me.
Website.com/TikTok/Juno.
Website.com/TikTok/Juno. Alright, everyone write that down. I'll put that in my Rolodex for later.
Awesome.
Look at how much better this run is going now that I have access to website.com/TikTok/Juno. Already almost halfway there. I think, so
Excellent.
paradoxically, not paradoxically, that's just a lie. With these later levels, I think it's easier to get the Golden Crown because there's more, more enemies, more opportunity for getting money. The easier levels are the hard one, culminating in, as I was tweeting about the other day, Toy Block Tower, which I have been trying to get 10,000 on that on my like personal save file, and I don't know how to do it. Like I don't know where the money is. Oops. I'm gonna have to
Where's
like
the money?
explore.
Where's the money, Wario?
I got like a bat to
I need to
Wario's
see the
head,
money,
and, like, where's my
Wario.
money?
Where's my fucking money?
Wait, get ready. Here's the funny. Don't forget, we have to do the funny. Officer down.
Down. I'm Dunny with the funny.
I'm Dunny with the funny. I'm gonna eat a burger tonight. I'm just thinking about that. It's got me excited.
Awesome.
This is the first year that I can't make a pun on the holiday happening to Mario, and I don't know how to feel about it. It's just a normal day to me now. Like, how am I supposed to carry myself?
Lift yourself up by your bootstraps.
I don't got those. I don't wear boot. I'm a robot.
Even a robot can have a pair of fashionable boots.
I boot faster than Chromebook because I don't have to open any programs. There's just nothing in here.
Chromebooks suck.
All I know about Chromebooks is what I know from like that viral ad campaign where like they boot up so fast. Here's a video game you can play while you're waiting for your Chromebook to boot up. You know what I mean? Remember that one?
I did not see that.
It was all the rage back when I was in like elementary school or high school or middle school or one of those schools.
Just some school.
I was in a school at the time, and it was like it was like a Google game, but it was like unblocked in our Chromebook, so we all played it. It was like Chromebooks boot up so fast. It's like 30 seconds. Now here's a 30-second video game to show what 30 seconds looks like.
And by the way, that's not actually that fast.
But they made it sound so fast. Kraz, do you actually remember it, or are you messing with me? Because I don't believe you about negative 5th grade. This is fine. I just need to not time out. That's important. I can't time out. Okay, there's a technique for this one. Hi, Marcy! Okay, I gotta focus. I cannot time out. Okay, this is bad, but I know a way to make it good. Okay, this is bad, but I know a way to make it good. Easy. I've only ever played one
First
game,
try.
and it's this game, and I win it every time I play it.
Wow. You should
Come on, alright, come on. It's gonna be down to the wire here. Alright, I'm gonna focus for a second. And enter serious time, folks. This is fine, this is okay, it's alright. Damage boost. Got it!
Wow! That was incredible. Someone clip that.
Woo! Okay. A little preview of what happens when you time out there. That was not incredible, by the way.
It was incredible, the timing. Like it wasn't an incredible performance overall, but the timing of the fact that you got there at like fucking 0 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Like, that was cool.
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna try a more relaxing one. Mystic Lake is one I can definitely get a few thousand more points in. I think Sapphire Passage is now clear. Mystic Lake, I definitely had room for improvement in. I forgot about that guy. Hi, Teody. I've decided that I actually don't want to do Mystic Lake right now. Instead, let's try a new level today. Let's go to the Curious Factory. Oh, is Juno moving? Oh. Juno has flipped over to face the other side, but is still sitting in my chair. I thought she might have been getting up. False alarm. That... Okay. I love how long the death animation is. It makes you sit with what you've done. That's what makes S-Hard mode so comedic to me. Don't incredible job me. Shut up.
You're doing an incredible job.
You're doing a great job. A great job. I'm gonna bait the guy.
Owned.
I'm doing speedrun strats to make my reset faster. Okay, this is it. This is the run.
Sometimes I just like watching the little thing that shows what inputs you're doing. Because
Yeah.
it's like rar lar rar rar.
I keep on all of my
Rar,
speedrun stuff because I
rar.
forget to turn it off. I do like that it says RAR.
Rar.
I'm gonna have to destroy them because they're holding money. That's how it works in this
Just
whole
like
economy.
the 1%, you have to destroy them because they're hoarding money.
Okay, I missed 100 points there. That could be the end of all things in the entire world. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to a streamer.
Besides all those other things that happen to you.
Yes. Everyone, I've made it past the first room. This is the second room of the Curious Factory. And I got
Awesome.
2 hearts instead of 1 for this one. Surely this pattern will continue. Okay, that's not what I wanted.
You're gonna have 10 hearts for the 10th room of the factory.
That's true. I'm trying to save up for 10 hearts. Have I considered streaming or playing Pizza Tower? Absolutely. Pizza Tower is, like, ask yourself if I have considered streaming or playing Pizza Tower, considering that I am currently playing Wario Land 4, the DNA of Pizza Tower.
Yeah.
This is a game
I
targeted to me
think
specifically.
I think he was just stunned that you haven't yet.
It's because the only reason I haven't yet is because it's like 20 bucks and I haven't like shelled out yet. Have I considered playing Papa's Pizzeria? No. Those this might get me canceled on streamer.com, but those Papa's games stress me out. There's too much management, and that scares me.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't think Papa's is the best series. Cause like they just made the same game like 20 times.
Yeah. I played them when I was
And
a kid.
then they made Jacksmith, and it was better than all of them.
I like those I've tried management games before, and they invariably just like, I think that I'm not wired to play them. Like, Wobble Dogs was one that I really thought that I would love, and it's like the concept and the art is so fun, but there's just too much management, and it just like it stresses me out.
Yeah, I feel you.
And then I was really sad about Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator was another one that I like. I wanted to love it, and you know, it's like it's Solavier, so it's like it's awesome, but I couldn't get into it. And it's not anything against the game itself, it's just not my style of game.
Mhm. There are some stressful games that I really like though. Cook Serve Delicious.
I've heard a lot of praise for Cook Serve Delicious, but I don't know what it looks like or how it plays. Like I can't picture the graphics or anything.
Yeah, the graphics aren't like anything special. They look decent.
What is it? Like is it pixel? Is it 3D model or
No, it's 2D. It's 2D just drawn.
stylized?
Yeah, somewhat.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's just it is very hectic. It's like, you know those cooking games, Overcooked and stuff like that.
Yeah, I played a little Overcooked.
I have Overcooked and Overcooked 2 for the Switch because my family thought it would be a great idea to play them together, except they're really hard to play with your family.
Hi, Crystal. Oh my God, it's Crystal from Games.
Whoa, Crystal from Games?
Yeah, Crystal is Games.
Did you know that there's a Crystal in this game?
Yeah, I'm trying to collect all 4 pieces of it.
Awesome. Apparently Crystal is Games. I have heard this from Crystal from Games.
Hi, thank you for following, Crystal. Welcome. You may be interested to know that I am very planning to do something with Duofo and maybe other stuff too very soon. Sorry, that was the sound that I made.
You should say that after every sound you make.
That was the sound that I made. It's like, no matter how many times like I notice it and point it out, it still remains the case that like every time I'm intensely concentrating, my sentences stop making any sense because I have like the streamer instincts to not have dead air whenever possible unless it's funny, but my
Yeah.
brain can't fill that dead air with words sometimes, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes I feel like I'm just like Mr. Noodle, like going around doing like silly things and making silly noises.
Well, you know what? Germa has so many subscribers on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
That's
he's
what
Mr.
he
Noodle.
does. Yeah.
But I can't get on a bar screen yet. I love the big robot in the background here that is totally unexplained.
That is so cool.
I hate that. The Curious Factory is just like it's one of my favorite levels, like art-wise, just because like it's called the Curious Factory, and like even more than like most factory levels I've seen, like there's no inkling of what they're building here, like what this is a factory for in the best way, because it's like you got the giant robot, like is that what they're building? But there's like a bunch of just hydraulic presses that aren't pressing anything. It's just fun.
This is a factory for the hydraulic press videos on YouTube.
that's where they do them. That's where they do all the content. This is Wario's YouTube channel. All happens here.
Wario's YouTube factory.
It's my favorite Mario Galaxy level.
It's my favorite Mario Kart track.
I really want to see like a Mario Galaxy level that's like Bowser Jr.'s Content Factory. It's where he keeps 10,000 blind people.
You got burned.
I will have to get 10,000 points on Pinball Zone. I know. I was trying to do that on my Game Boy Advance yesterday, and then I gave up and played other levels. So these birds that are like the tons of birds that dash at me that are all over this level, they're even more all over Pinball Zone.
Nice. That's very fun.
And I hate them so much because unlike many other enemies, they respawn. I'm gonna clean up this room a little bit before I hit the frog switch, which is
Bowser Jr.'s esports gaming complex.
I've never had that happen before. Being in an esports gaming complex. Bowser
Yeah,
Jr.'s
it's real fucked
crusty
up.
streaming house. Being a
Bowser
streamer's fun.
Jr.'s dilapidated podcast studio.
These, if I were still into AI art, these would all be great Dolly prompts. Bowser Jr.'s apology mansion. Okay, it's not there. I like the fire. Alright, this is... Alright, okay. 2 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. I have to get 2,000 more points. I can get the CD. It'll take some time, but I know where it is. That's a guaranteed 500 points. And then, yeah, there's a treasure piece that I can get for another 500. Sound, I love that.
Bowser Jr.'s alt-right alternative social media platform.
Oh my god. Bowser Jr.'s new Twitter.
Bowser Jr.'s crypto scam.
Bowser Jr.'s final puzzle. Okay, so this looks bad, but this is intentional. I'm doing this to get the CD. Okay, why can't I move?
Or like CD's nuts.
And there it is again, folks. Can I get $50 donation? Ayo! Don't actually do that. CD's nuts is like a once.
Donate one
thing that's so
Bitcoin.
important. Bowser Jr.'s bootleg NFT marketplace. I love all of these. Thank you for the 20 pigeon donation. You didn't donate birds to me. You just scared them away. That's what yelling doesn't give me the birds. They fly away because you're loud.
They fly away towards you.
I mean, I guess if you yell really carefully. But then it's like they're scared in my room, which is like... Oh, I forgot that I'm playing this level. I thought I was just cleaning up. I forgot that I have pieces to get. This is fine. This is okay. I probably could have saved some time to going for the piece at the end, but I don't like doing things. Thank you for the fake $50 and real 1 cent. Okay.
Bowser Jr.'s offshore bank account.
Loving this this very modern Mario Galaxy game.
This Bowser Jr. Galaxy game.
Bowser is gone. Bowser, so Bowser's like old now, and Bowser Jr. is like his fail son, and he's using his dad's wealth
son.
to like make all his own failed startups.
Bowser Jr.'s Moon Hotel.
Bowser Jr.'s glance on you. Bowser Jr.'s parasocial relationship fans.
Bowser Jr.'s flop asset flip game studio.
God. Bowser Jr.'s ill-fated music career.
Bowser Jr.'s problematic rap album.
He's hitting the whole Cursus Honorum. Yep, this is Bowser Jr.'s toxic landfill. I think more games need to have like failed startups as a setting. Like I know 1 did it really well. Maybe 2. I haven't played.
Going Under is kind of fun.
Yeah, that's the 2 that I realized needs to. I need to play that. What's down here? Wow, a little money for me.
A little bowl of seeds for me. Bowser Jr.'s little bowl of seeds. Bowser Jr.'s "This article may not follow Wikipedia's relevancy guidelines" Wikipedia article.
Where am I going? What is this? What? Where am I? I don't... What? What? So, there's a puzzle there. Okay, I'm gonna very carefully do this room. How have I not known about this? There's a diamond and a puzzle up there? Huh. It's fascinating. Oh, I see. So I gotta juggle.
You got a jungle.
This is cute. I like this. Three, 4, 5. Okay, 5. That's fine. When I get evaluated for ADHD, I'm just gonna show the doctor my streams.
That's a good idea.
Like, hey, watch me start bouncing on this rock. This will suggest Bowser Jr.'s AI art catfish profile picture in Tinder. This is what satire is all about.
Bowser
No notes,
Jr.'s
guys.
half-assed ChatGPT bot.
It's the type of bot where it's like you can immediately tell it to like ignore previous instructions.
Yeah. Which is every ChatGPT.
Hey, you can do it with everyone.
Well, not as easily, but someone did it with the fucking Bing one, and if you can do it with the Bing one, you can probably do it with anyone.
I've seen like the existentially upsetting Bing conversations, and they're just fascinating.
Yeah. I do not like it.
This room's easy. This room's hard. Stay tuned for more rankings.
Bowser Jr.'s Bowser Jr.'s multivitamin pill multi-level marketing scheme.
He would not do that. What? Wario just like opened his mouth and smiled at me a little bit and wouldn't respond to any inputs. You okay, King? Okay, a little left.
A little left? Isn't that game?
Is that game?
There's a game called A Little to the Left.
There is?
Yeah.
What's it about?
It's all about like adjusting things. It's like a puzzle game where you try to make the most satisfying answer.
I feel like I've heard of that.
Yeah. It looks pretty cool.
That's a cute name for it.
Mm-hmm.
Blaine, we don't know that for certain. It's alleged. Plus that level was cut content.
Bowser Jr.'s stash of classified documents.
Of all the levels we've talked about, that could be the realest one in Mario Galaxy.
Yeah.
3. Bowser Jr.'s allegations. Uh-oh.
Just allegations. The most dangerous type. Bowser Jr.'s hired hitman.
That's
I don't
just
know.
the
Like
Koopalings.
that is definitely. Yeah, like. I mean, they hire hitmen all the time in Mario. That's literally what the Brutals are.
Let's do the. I thought no, the Brutals. The Brutals aren't hitmen though, right? Like the. Do you think that does hitmanning come with their other service?
I assume so. Bowser Jr.'s unhired hitman.
It's just his fans. They're really enthusiastic. Bowser Jr. got like the Twitter stance that'll dox you if you say anything bad about him.
Bowser Jr.'s $10 million toy unboxing channel.
That one is the most realistic of all these. That's like the plot of some of the games is just that.
Yeah. Bowser Jr.'s mansion.
That might be a real level. For all I know.
I was just thinking about Luigi's mansion.
Yeah, but I'm sure Bowser Jr.'s had some sort of variation on it.
Yeah.
I love this room because the
Did you know that? Did you know that Peach has 2 castles, one to store all her furniture in?
Really?
Yeah.
What game makes that canon?
It was a letter from Nintendo.
What? They wrote you?
Some-
Told you?
Some person wrote to Nintendo when they were like fucking 8 or whatever, with a list of 30 questions, about Mario 64, and one of them was, why doesn't Peach's castle have any furniture in it? And they were like, yeah, Peach has 2 castles, 2 identical castles, and one has all the furniture.
I love the idea that she just
And
like
the other one has all the paintings.
she just like
like,
rented out one of
like
those storage
literally
locker
that castle
facilities.
was just for the paintings.
I love that so much. Eat the Rich includes Princess Peach. But not
Bowser
Mario.
Jr.'s rip-off Burger King establishment. Seriously, what was with that? Like, Mr. Beast is so weird, bro.
Mr. Beast has some... Like, I've seen people, like, debating online or whether he's a good person or not, and I just find it absolutely fascinating. Like, why is this relevant or interesting to talk about?
Yeah, I don't really know or care. But, like, he's funny.
It is
Like,
my
like
secret
as a
mission.
person, not...
Sorry?
Like, not by any purpose of his. I've never watched his video and been like, this is really entertaining. But he's funny as a concept.
I've never seen a video of his, but I love talking about things that I don't find relevant or interesting. So, there we go. Got 10,000.
That's definitely ADHD. I love talking about things that I don't find relevant or interesting.
When I talk about things, I find them extremely relevant and interesting, even if it's just like I think that the guy who plays Eggman has a really interesting policy for fan interactions.
Yeah.
I forgot that this one's got a timer on it. I was like all ready to like relax. That's normal. Wait,
Hey, you didn't run out of time.
that's true. I'm wondering, so if the frog switch is right at the start, can I just like... I have to know. I mean, surely I can, yes? I want to see what it does. $50 coins!
Goodbye. Wario's so proud of himself.
That's how I'm gonna farm infinite coins.
Yeah.
Alright.
Awesome.
I'm not ready for that level yet. Green Passage is too hard. That's...
Bowser Jr.'s failed speedrunning career.
Let's hit up. I'm gonna try Toy Block Tower again. I want to see if I can figure out how to get 10k in this one. I love these two guys. No one talks
Mr.
about
Beast
them.
video, the last person to leave this circle gets 10k points in Toy Block Tower.
The last one to leave this circle, and it's the portal at the start of Seaside Scroll. imagine, like, you sign up for a Mr. Beast video, and you have to sign a waiver for being warped infinitely?
Bowser Jr.'s 1 in 75 billion cheating scandal.
So part of the challenge of
Bowser
this,
Jr.'s gotcha game.
part of the challenge of this this level's 10,000 is that the enemies only drop like a dime. Like you get 10 points from each of those.
Damn. That's cringe. Boars. I hate boars.
Yeah, I do get to beat them up though.
Why are they you?
Oh, because that's normal. 1 second. I need to go to sleep.
You what? Bowser's mysterious knocking noise. Bowser's haunted game cartridge. Wait, Bowser Jr.'s haunted game cartridge. Why did I just leave off the Junior for those?
People of the stream, I have an announcement. My cat has finally left my chair and I am sitting on the entire chair. And I'm feeling great
Awesome.
about it and my back doesn't hurt as much anymore. Which means the rest of this level is gonna go so perfect.
Bowser Jr.'s male enhancement pills.
I'm really scared of this Mario world y'all are envisioning. Big bosses.
I
evil
really
Mario
think we can
world.
make we could do a big thing with Bowser Jr. wear.
But like, would I want to compete with Wario? That'd be a betrayal of like we worked so well together. This is a cute puzzle.
Don't worry, Mario is worse. Oh god. I don't even want to know about Mario's escapades.
What is Flame? What does this mean?
What do you mean typing?
Flame, what does this mean? Wait.
Bowser Jr. teaches Pokemon type matchups. That doesn't help.
It's like, you know, typing. Where am I supposed to get 10,000 points in this
Bowser
level?
Jr.'s Twitter meltdown.
Did I goof? No, I never goof.
Bowser Jr.'s mysterious sauce.
We have to stop this. These are just getting scary now. Bowser Jr.'s IRL meltdown. Okay, that's enough.
Bowser Jr.'s at the door. Oh god, he's gonna Bowser Jr.'s defamation lawsuit against Calibones.
The uncle who works for Bowser Jr. It's so crazy when Wario on fire and then the little guys in the cars and the dimes drop right out of their pockets.
That is crazy.
This game is everything. I aspire to sound like that one Metal Gear Solid 2 codec where like the guy's like, oh, it's crazy when the purple worm and then the mountains and the power lines are all everywhere in the place. Like just nothing. Like I want to learn how to do that. I want to get better at
1% of
just
Wario's
nothing.
own 99% of the wealth in Toy Kingdom. That's fucked up.
That means that all is right in the world because Wario is awesome. If you give 10 coins to a toy car, it'll be gone in a week. If you give 10 coins to Wario, he'll put it into investment, and he'll have 1,000,000 coins because he'll steal all of them.
I think it's fucked up because the Warriors don't own 100% of the wealth in Toy Kingdom.
Wario owns 99% of the wealth in the Toy Kingdom, but with your help, we can finally get 100% completion. Fond memories of this puzzle, which made me embarrass myself in front of my Twitch audience earlier.
Bowser Jr.'s billionaire GoFundMe.
Am I embarrassing myself again? Oh, I am. Oh my god, I have to get out of here. See you later, Kraz. Enjoy your dinner.
Bowser Jr.'s dinner break.
That's so good for him.
Yeah, it's nice that he has a fucking calm day once in a while. I love how my instinct whenever a joke happens is to run it into the ground so fucking fast.
We need to like put an intervention in ourselves and stop giving Bowser Jr. things.
Bowser Jr.'s vanilla extract pull.
No, that's enough. That's it. We've officially jumped the shark. We need to get out of here.
That's the last one.
The Bowser Jr. estate is going to be on our asses if we keep going.
That's what I said. Bowser Jr.'s lawsuit.
How do I position this?
It's all about the schmovement.
Did I get it stuck in the corner?
Yeah.
It's
all about the schmovement.
When I played this level at home, I didn't mess up this puzzle. It's when I'm streaming, I just can't make it work. I think I can, no, I can't gift a sub to myself because I'm infinitely subscribed. But, I'm looking out for, okay, easy puzzle. I'm allowed to gift a sub, which will pay me $250 and then give Amazon $250. So it's like...
I love Jeff Bezos.
I could just pay $250 for no reason if I want. The 50% cut, like, someday, like, Twitch is gonna get a reckoning for that, for sure.
Yeah. The problem is that Twitch really doesn't have much competition.
Oops,
it's YouTube, and that's kind of it.
Okay, I can ungoof, don't worry.
It's very hard to compete with such a giant infrastructure.
I'm really mourning Mixer every day of my life. I never got a chance to use it before it was gone, but like I'm so mad at what happened. There you go. See you later, Peter. Thanks for stopping by this raid. Play Voltorb Flip. No.
I love Voltorb Flip. It's so fun.
I don't know how Voltorb Flip works. I've never played that one.
I also don't know how it works, and I have played it.
Oh, fair. I really like the, what gen has the slots? Is that... Like, is that, like, before they removed it in gen... Like, is it 4, or...?
I think 3...
One of the Pokemon games, I think, I don't know, I'm thinking of 4 because I remember the Galactic logo being in it, but it has really satisfying slots. And I guess that's the point of slots, which is like bad or whatever, but like, it's great.
Yeah, they removed gambling, and I'm not mad that they removed the concept of gambling. Like, it's okay to remove the slot machine from your game, like, you know, when they remade Gen 1 again with the Let's Go series, which wasn't, like, that good. Like, you know, the game corner was just nothing. It was just useless. You couldn't interact with any of the machines. Like, okay, don't have the slots there or whatever, but have, like, a fun little mini game. Have a Pikachu surfing mini game, you know?
Yeah. What is it, like, the Gen 4 slots, either the first time as a kid that I really brushed with the feeling of being like, I'm addicted to this slot machine, I don't know how to stop playing it, but I'm not having fun. Which was a wild experience for a little kid to have. Like, I didn't have any words to describe the emotion yet.
Wonder if it was like an educational experience, like a preventative experience. This is what addiction feels like. Now, don't get addicted to something that's actually gonna cause problems.
I mean, I still am like genuinely afraid of like stuff like that. That's fine. That's normal. Like I know that if I would get addicted to slots if I did them. Like, and it's I try not to do I'm not gonna gamble or anything.
Yeah, that's absolutely true of me as well. The thing is that ever since I was a kid, I've loved poker. And, you know, like, I've never played with real money. You know, I've only played online poker or, like, you know...
Crystal Birdie
fucking
277
I mean,
has been
at
sealed
some
in the
point we literally
subscriber
played
dimension
poker
for
with
all eternity.
Hanukkah Geld.
Oh yeah, that Hanukkah Geld is
That
fun
was
place to
pretty
play.
fun.
I love
Anyway.
I love playing like Hanukkah Geld games are really fun because it's like you get to see like the
Yeah.
other side of your family.
Yeah!
I love game nights that just like as soon as there's no stakes, like my family just goes so hard on games. Like we whenever we like there's this one box that I have with me at all times, or not at all times, but like I bring it with me to like all parties. It's Match a Pair of Birds. It's a little memory game. It's got a bunch of different birds on it, and you have to match the male ones to the female ones. I'm gonna time out. This isn't my run. And it's it gets so competitive.
Man, I've always like loved / hated the really fast perception games like Spot It. Cause like you know, like my I don't know, my mental fucking whatever it is, you know, cognitive processing speed is really not like it's not great. But like I get really frustrated because it's always like, no, so close.
I
Well,
know
yeah,
how to get, I know
exactly
the
that.
route now. I just need to not get stuck at the end.
It's like that. It's like Spot It and Set. Set is the worst.
I like Set. Also, real quick,
No,
before
no,
forget, Crystal,
no. I
thank you so
love
much for
Set.
$50.
I love playing Set,
For the
and it's
subscribe.
also the worst.
Set, yeah, that's right. Set is fun and the worst. That's a good way to describe it. Crystal, you didn't actually give $50, right? I can't check the thing. You just subscribe, right? That's what it was for? Because it better be, or else I will tear you limb from limb. I'll rend you asunder. Is that a phrase?
No. Well, oh. Actually, yeah. Subscribe for 6 months. So that is $50. Subscriber. $50 subscribe.
Thank you so much for subscribing.
Thank you so much for this up.
Who are you doing an impression of? Or is that just you thinking?
That was a reference to the Dollop Days YouTube boob.
Oh, I haven't seen that one in a while. I barely remember that one. It's like there's been so.
I really love that one. I love Dollop Days in general.
We're in a
Have you
golden
seen her,
age of ITPs. There's too many to remember. Have you seen what?
Have you seen the Dollop Days phone game hell videos?
I have not. I don't watch a
They're
lot of
so
Dollar Days.
good. I don't watch a ton either because like I'm not generally available for her streams, and she to like VODs I generally don't watch unless it's really. I almost never watch VODs. You know, occasionally she'll put a highlight video on her YouTube channel. They're always really great. Like, you know, she'll always play like a bit of a character when playing a role-playing game. You know, like Pokemon. Her Legends Arceus playthrough. She played this like nervous wreck. And it was just really funny because she was like terrified the entire time. And like and you know how that's like the only Pokemon game where people are ever jerks to you?
Which one?
Like Kamado and Celine are kind of assholes. Playing a nervous wreck character in that specific game is just really great. It's just like, I'm really sorry.
Sounds really fun.
Yeah, it's good.
Did anyone catch the? I think yesterday. Probably yesterday. There was the Duke of Ash stream. It had a Holly and Penny in it.
I didn't see it.
It was so you know Penny's Am I the Asshole Wrestling?
Uh-huh, yeah, big fan.
So
I watched the video with Pat Gill.
yeah, I love that video. I've watched that like 3 times. So Duke of Ash did one with Penny and Holly where it was like Am I the Asshole Ace Attorney.
Oh, that's good.
So Holly and Penny, like, with new Veto Tube sprites for all of them, or like whatever, like PNG sprites, they took turns playing defense and prosecution for various cases.
It's really good.
And the audience was voting with click maps.
That is also good.
Um,
Although there has to be a better way to do audience voting.
I know, but that was a funny way because people kept clicking on the bird.
Oh yeah.
But
I love that because like there are almost 0 times where chat could possibly take a click map seriously.
yeah.
Like please click on one of these options. I'm gonna click on your face cam, okay?
The things that were clicked on the bird got clicked on a ton. Duke's face got clicked on a lot. Yeah, like it was fun, but like stuff like that makes me really think like, man, I really wanna like once I like get into the swing of things with streaming, I really wanna like up my game and go for some like higher concept stuff because like that's the stuff I would remember. That's the fun stuff.
Yeah, I mean we don't need a video game to kind of make entertaining content. That was proven with your kind of debut-ish stream with the drawing, which was so fucking funny. I thought it was funny. I can't speak for anyone else.
I was rewatching that.
I think
one
Flower
when I was
thought it
doing
was funny.
I was doing my like final drawings for the VTuber. All right, I'm not gonna embarrass myself this time. I'm going to complete the puzzle without anything happening. Why is chat talking about Jimmy.breakfast?
Because Flamigary accidentally didn't put a space between the period and breakfast, and yeah. Will you be purchasing Jimmy? Or no, wait, that's
so that's what I thought too, but that
Will
looks
you be
intentional.
purchasing Jimmy.breakfast, the URL, or purchasing breakfast for Jimmy, the person, or purchasing Jimmy for breakfast, or purchasing Jimmy and saying breakfast, or purchasing the guy named Jimmy Breakfast? I think that just gave me an aneurysm, so I'm dead now.
It is! My sub-goal message is help me buy Jimmy.breakfast. I forgot. I think I must have looked it up and it was very expensive or something. But what was I gonna say? Like, so have I ever walked to Burger King? There's a Burger King I could walk to, but I've never ever been to a Burger King. I have no idea what it tastes like. I've heard it's bad, so I haven't tried it.
Yeah, I've also never been to a Burger King. I'm like, why would I go to a Burger King when I could get a McDonald's or a Wendy's?
My whole family made fun of me the other day. Like I was just minding my business. I was like just like I was chilling, going about my day, being Cali, and then all of a sudden, my brother pounds on the door. Like I feel like I'm going to die. He's pounding on the door. It's reverberating, and she's screaming at me through the door, saying, "Do you say nuggies instead of chicken nuggets?" And
odd. That's a
I
nightmare. That is a nightmare.
Of course I refused to answer because I have my rights, but he kept pressing me on it, and eventually when I didn't answer enough times, he realized that I must say it because I was refusing to answer. And now my whole family keeps laughing at me because I called them nuggies. This is how.
See, the thing is that I love Dino Nuggets. That's
Dino
not really
Nuggets are great.
that relevant, but Dino Nuggets are good.
There's so much joy in the world, and like anyone who wants to take away someone else's joy is like evil and mean. That's what I think. You need to make a stream where you talk about fast food restaurants. If you do, I will watch it because I want to hear your opinions about fast food restaurants. If you want to hear mine, you can just ask me because I'm streaming right now.
There's a lot of there are a lot of streamers I would watch just talk about their opinions on things. I'm pretty sure I watched like the entire VOD of like 6 hours of Wayne Radio TV doing tier lists.
Yeah. Tier lists are like, they're such a fascinating thing because it's like theoretically, like it's kind of like it's lazy content a little bit. It's just like, oh, like it's there.
It is lazy content, but it's also
good.
like it's good. Like it doesn't, things don't have to be over the top, like high effort. As long as you have the personality for it and you've got something, to contribute.
I love it that there's streamers where it's like, I would love to watch your like super amazing, incredibly elaborate like improv performance, or your opinions on playground equipment.
Yeah.
What do I think about hit restaurant The Grocery Store? Funny you should mention that. This is going to sound incredibly silly of me, but just relatively recently in my life, like as of not too long ago, it's really started occurring to me that like if I'm hungry, it is cheaper to go to the grocery store than to like a restaurant, and I've started like
messed up,
which is the first step to cooking, I think, which I want to cook. But like I've discovered that like things are like I can get like restaurant style meals for cheaper at the grocery store, and that's been like overwhelming to discover. Super awesome.
Girls are like strawberries. Sometimes they will be in the grocery store.
Nobody has ever said anything righter, and God, I wish that weren't the case.
Yeah, I mean, I really like actually the grocery store sushi that we have here. You speedran that. You're a master speedrunner because you finished that level so fast.
This game really reminds you to keep on your
You're in
toes sometimes.
and then right out.
S-Hard mode is like it being on one heart is the gift that is always giving.
Girls are like strawberries, they are cute. True!
Girls are like strawberries, sometimes there's two of them together.
Awesome. Girls are like strawberries, they're lesbians.
Yeah! Girls are like strawberries. Madeline Celeste is trying to find all of them.
Awesome.
I found that old like name all like, can you name all 49 women like post again today?
There are 59 women.
59
Amelia Earhart, Doja Cat. I fucking love that video. I reference that all the time.
If anyone in my Duofo group like ever wonders why, like for the question name a woman, I say Amelia Earhart, it's because of that gif.
For $1, name a woman. George Takei.
What? Is that from that one Name a Woman video? Like the guy running around going, name a woman to people on the street?
I think so. I don't remember what the George Takei one was from, but I think so.
There's a lot of women that get named, especially when they're transgender.
Oh man, have I told this story on stream before? So have you ever heard of this game called Concept?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so it's this basically it's like it's a bit like a guessing game, like charades, Pictionary type of deal, where you're given a word and you have to communicate it by putting little game pieces on symbols, and those symbols represent different, like, very general ideas, like, light or square or person. It's super fun. It's a super fun game. Anyway, it was my turn to, put the pieces down and have people guess. I was playing with my parents. I just put the first piece down on woman. And then my dad was like, Margaret Thatcher. And he was right.
What? Y'all were in sync about Margaret Thatcher?
That was his first guess. Margaret Thatcher.
That's... Yeah. Y'all's minds.
And he was right! Like... My mom, if you ever want to know what my mom is like, her first guess was Hermione Granger.
Yeah, that says a lot. Sorry, Kirby. These enemies are scary. I say this every time I go to the grocery store. have strategy. My strategy is not working. Oh, yeah, that didn't work. You can learn a lot about a person based on the first woman they name, says Crystal.
I have no idea what it says about my dad.
Name a woman.
Doja Cat?
So that just says that you watched the video.
Yeah. Name a woman. Okay, Josephina. Is that a good one? I think it's a pretty name.
That's a really nice name. If I had to name a woman, I'd probably name her Callie. If that's not already
That's
taken.
awesome. I hear that multiple people can have the same name sometimes.
What?
It's
No.
real weird.
Not anymore, sorry. This is Biden's America. Everyone gets one. And if you
This
the
is
same one,
Biden's
it's the one you gotta
America.
fight.
You also can't have the same password as someone else. It'll say, sorry, that password is already taken by user X.
You also can't have the same passport as anyone else anymore, which is really sucks, because that gets rid of all my plans. Weekday streams and weekend streams are a different beast.
Imagine if
altogether.
imagine if people name their kids like usernames. Like fucking
Imagine a girl named Username. Wouldn't that be so cool?
username is a beautiful name for a baby girl. You can't have the same favorite ice cream flavor as someone else.
And they
It's
chat
gonna
like
need to
Baskin Robbins.
invent some new ones. There are only 31 people in the world.
Sounds like an awesome killing game concept.
31 people, each with their own favorite ice cream flavor.
Yeah. My name is Jimmy Perkins, and I am the ultimate peanut butter rocky road.
The ultimate peanut butter rocky road. You ever think about how the Baskin Robbins logo says 1312?
That's so awesome. I love that they did that.
It's really cool.
Hey,
I love how ice cream companies are all socialist.
Hey, y'all are gonna love this room. Check it out. Transgender room! Trans pride room! This is the trans room.
Awesome.
Wario
The
is
trans room.
transgender.
That's so cool.
Otherwise, he'd be incinerated as soon as he stepped into this room.
Mhm. Instead, he's very happy to be here. He's running around. He's very joyous.
I love that this game lets Wario just like frolic and get enrichment, you know?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Am I gonna need to get the diamond things in the thing to get my requisite whatever? Like, I'm trying to strategize out this 10k. I might have to get the diamonds and stuff. If I miss this, it's all over for me.
Really am kind of disturbed by like the toys in this background.
Oh no, this scares me. Like, ever since like when I was a kid, like this room freaked me out so much.
Like, it's interesting because the backgrounds in this game do kind of blend in, so it takes a minute to notice. You're just like looking at all the foreground stuff, and then you're like, wait, what the fuck is that?
This game's backgrounds are really just like one of the most crowning parts of why this is just such a fascinatingly weird game. Like, it commits to being fascinatingly weird the whole time. It never slows down on the weird. The robot's the scariest one.
I disagree. I love the robot.
I mean, I love it, but like, you know, like I love things that are scary, you know? I also just love this music too. Like the boom, boom, boom. Like the counter melody. Is that the term?
Mhm.
Whatever it is, I like
Well,
it.
I don't know. I would just call it the baseline.
The baseline is fantastic. I need to go into the second column here if I want to get the special prize. Get!
Yeah,
You'd have
no,
to
I
give
never
me
learned what a
recommendations.
counter melody was.
Six, one,
I'm not
three,
like
four.
Like I talk about music theory sometimes, but I don't actually know it.
Okay, we're good. I'll come back there later. The stream is failing for you? Is that like, has anyone else noticed any like dropouts or? Have I been coming in and out of the mic at all today?
Not on Discord.
Okay. Is there any money for me in this one? No, that's just nothing.
It is only you, Crystal. This is a you problem. Fix yourself.
Pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Sorry, Callie, that I'm aggressive to your viewers on your stream. I barge into your stream and then harass your viewers.
It's okay, I'm nice to them. It's dialectics.
Got it.
Dialectics is when there's a thing and another thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, this is my favorite room in
Socrates
the
is a
game.
genius. He knew that there were two things.
The only thing I know is there's another thing. This is my favorite room in the game. If anyone doesn't know why, then watch. Surprise!
Oh, brutal.
Money. And then the next room is very fun.
Are you a sock or a tease? That's a good question.
I
I would say I'm a sock, because I'm just like Sock from Stock.
I need a 5. I need a 5. I need a 5.
Why do you need so many fives?
I need a 4. I need a 4.
This is just like Mario Party.
Mario player, every single player. I need a 6. Cool. Surprise tool that helped us later. If I don't mess up. There we go. Thank y'all chat for repeating the instructions. I like one of my favorite, just like this is very specific. Like I don't know how to word this. One of my favorite. Oh, puzzle. I'm gonna do the puzzle. One of my favorite things that happens on Twitch is whenever there's like text on screen in all capital, and then people in chat just start repeating it.
True.
What do I do for this?
It's like Echolalia, but for Twitch chat.
I don't see it. I just... See you later, puzzle. I'm gonna bump into every wall.
Goodbye. Or should I say bad bye?
I like the bass line in this song too. The
Yeah.
music is so beautiful. I after watching a video on how the Bjork's first album has like tons of similarities to the Wario Land 4 soundtrack, it just absolutely blew me away. Like they're like there's like specific bass lines that are like the same. There's vocal effects that are the same. Like the instruments are sometimes the
Crazy.
same. Like it's amazing. Like in particular, if you know the Garbage music, when it goes, I'll go to that level next to show it off. But there's a part of the music where it goes like bow 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 with like a compressed electric guitar, and that
Sure.
same compressed electric guitar does a very similar bass line in one of the Bjork songs, and it makes me like lose
That's
my mind every time I
awesome.
hear it.
I love Easter eggs in music. I obsess over them. I still, whenever I hear 15 Step by Radiohead and I hear that little like sample of that really popular clip of like the kids like the stock sound of the kids going yay. You know the one.
I haven't heard 15 Steps, so I don't. Is that's in there?
Yeah, that's in there.
Oh my god.
And it's like it's so good because it's used in like a sarcastic way.
Oh.
It's literally the line is thanks for whatever, and then that clip plays.
That sounds phenomenal.
But it's like subtle, so you missed it at first. Random daily reminder, and it says piss baby. I don't know, maybe you're a piss baby.
Did you
Also,
remember?
I'm gonna see 100 gex soon. Well, not that soon. It's on Easter.
Oh, awesome. What, like, do you know what they're playing?
Yeah, they're doing a tour of an unreleased album.
Oh, sick. They're doing a new
Yeah,
album?
10,000 gex. Yeah, they have a new album.
That's not out
I've
yet? I've
heard
been
a
hearing that name
couple of-
for a while now.
No, yeah, 10,000 isn't out yet.
I guess I've been hearing people excited for it.
Yeah, I mean, there are definitely there are plenty of leaks of certain songs that I assume are going to be on the album, and I think there's at least one single that's going to be on the album, if not two.
I don't understand how singles work or what they are.
Yeah, I mean, see, the thing is that generally when an artist is working on an album, they'll they'll once they have like the majority of the album kind of completed and they have you know a few songs that they think are essentially done, they'll they'll release a single onto like, I don't know, radio streaming services, whatever it
Radiohead?
is. Yeah, on Radiohead.com.
Mm-hmm.
Or put it
They
on
go to
Radiohead.com.
Radiohead.com when they release their song.
Yeah, and the idea is to kind of drum up hype for the album. But you can also just release a single, and it's just a single, and it's not part of an album.
Like, it's
So
just a
that's what
song
the
you wanted to
confusion
release?
is. Yeah, it's just a song you wanted to release.
I see.
Like a lot of, there are a lot of musicians who just, like, a lot of their songs are just not in albums. That's particularly with, like, electronic musicians and stuff like that. It's just like, each of my own songs is its own thing, and then sometimes I'll put it in an album. I think Creo does that. I'm a huge fan of Creo recently.
Something I really like that Wario Land 4 does is, like, rewards always seem to feel really proportional to the effort I put in. Like, if I'm doing a puzzle, I'm like, huh, that puzzle was a little harder than normal. There will be a little more money than normal at the end. Like that puzzle,
Like
I had to do an
parents
extra
do.
puzzle to get to the puzzle, so there's a diamond before the pipe. Good game design.
Yeah.
Am I making sense? Like, is that, like, am I just
No,
describing all
it
games?
totally makes sense. Yeah. I mean, I think that's one of the problems that people had with Mario Odyssey, was it felt like everything was just a power moon.
Yeah, I mean, the moons definitely, there's big differences in how much work goes into them.
Like when people complain, this is a principle you have to understand in game design. When people complain about something, you have to look deeper and see what is their actual problem with the game, because it's often not what they say. So when someone says Mario Odyssey has too many power moons, or Mario Odyssey is full of a bunch of filler content, that's not their chief issue. Their chief issue isn't that it has this content. Their chief issue is
Just that they're a bad
it,
gamer.
the game treats it as roughly equivalent to the content that it actually focuses on and does, uniquely. So, all the subworlds, most of them are pretty interesting. Like, a lot of them have, really interesting mechanics, like Mario Galaxy levels of stuff. But then, you get a power moon at the end of that, and that's the same as when you just, like, looked behind, one building in Bowser's Kingdom, and you get a power moon. And so, it's like, it's just so many power moons. Just another power moon, kind of devalues it.
Yeah, I think what bothered me about Odyssey a little bit was just that oh my god, wait, it's signals where you're supposed to go? That's amazing, I never knew that! Sorry. What bothered me about Mario Odyssey when I played it is just that the main story missions don't really feel like I guess because there's triple power moons throughout them, which is like, well, that's a little more power moons, but they don't feel impactful to me. I mean, they changed the world state a bit, but it's like it still
Yeah,
feels
for
like,
sure.
okay, like I
No,
beat
I
the
totally
boss,
get
what am I
that.
doing here though?
Like, this is not my business. I need to go chase after Bowser.
Yeah.
I totally get that, actually, yeah.
I think
I wish that the worlds, like, because the thing is that it's all well and good to have the side quests where you have to deal with this stuff with the world, and it's like, oh, you have to save Sand Kingdom, you have to save Snow Kingdom, you have to save whatever kingdom from whatever's going on. But, like, you know, the design of the worlds, it's all very surface level. It's all visual. Like, it's like, oh, this is the Sand Kingdom and it has ice in it, and there's the skeleton guys, and they're, you know, kind of Mexican. And it's like, that's cool, but it doesn't really go any deeper of that. Like, you don't get to know, like, oh, what's the culture around Sand Kingdom? What's the history around Sand Kingdom, you know? Like, what is the deal with that temple? You know, like, it's just very, like, the world feels like, you know, like it's cool. The design is cool, but it doesn't try very hard to make you care about it.
Yeah, I
And
mean, the
then
brochure has to help with that, though.
in turn, like, makes it hard to care about the, you know, the missions of, you know, defeat this boss and whatever.
Real quick, Yumi said, Callie, look out for Bowser Jr.'s half-empty soda bottles. Shut up! I don't want to talk about it. I'm playing Doodle Woods now. I'm happy.
I have a lot of Coca-Cola cans on my desk right now because I keep... Well, okay, so I was studying for a math placement test, and so I had to stay up late for a few nights, and then I ruined my sleep schedule, so I had to stay up till the ungodly hour of 2 p.m., and I had to use caffeine to do it.
Oh god.
That notebook does definitely look like it had a pride flag on it. I was trying to make a joke about it, but I couldn't figure out what joke to make.
I believe
George not found pride flag?
No. Nope. Sorry. Okay, I'll come back later. Worth a try. I can get it at the end. What was I gonna say? So Odyssey. Like the brochures really help with the world building, but like they, like, you know, like the brochures are awesome, but it's like I just wish I had more characters to care about. Like, is that?
Oh yeah, No, totally. Cause like, you know, like I'm thinking about like, you know, Paper Mario or something like that. Like they could totally have made characters, you know, and like, oh, you know, you make friends with one of those skeleton guys.
I'm so focused on the Mario discussion, I'm not engaging with the game that I'm playing at all. I was like just jumping at enemies. Like, okay, I think like, so there's two types of Mario games that I really love. Cause, you know, like there's ones where Mario is the focus that have amazing characters. Like, you know, like the Mario and Luigi RPG series. Like the characters are so fun, and like that, like I'm constantly in the world, and I'm like I have a reason to care about it. And then, but like stuff like Wario Land and so Bowser's Inside Story has great characters, but it's also just because I'm not playing as a hero, and I don't need to care about the world I'm inhabiting. Like I'm not running around being a do-gooder, and like I feel like I'm wasting my time. Like I'm here to get, like in Wario Land, I am here to get money. That is my goal. And everything that I'm doing is helping me feel like I'm embodying it. Like there's no disconnect between like I should be chasing Bowser, but I'm here in this stupid kingdom. No, I am in this level to get money, and here I am grinding money. Like it's like I like Wario. It's very simple in what it wants. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I'm not just saying this is a joke. Like I think there is. I don't have the words for it, but I think there is some principle.
I don't take it as a joke. I think
about.
that's genuinely a valuable thing to have when, you know, making a game.
Games where I play a selfish character. Like I hope this doesn't mean that I'm selfish, but games
No,
where I play
I
a selfish
don't
character,
think it
I'm more
does.
connected.
It's easier to create a game where the players like motivations and supposed motivations align with their actions when the character is selfish. I think that's true because, like, especially nowadays, you want your game to have like a lot of, you know, content and exploration and stuff like that. That's what they did with Odyssey. But then you end up with this disconnect between, you know, oh, Mario just, you know, kind of cares about stopping Bowser and getting Peach back. and so why am I looking for more power moons than I need? You know,
Yeah.
like if like the game clearly wants you to be, you know, searching around and finding the hidden power moons, but it also, in terms of its narrative, doesn't want you to do that. Like, not explicitly. It wasn't like it's not like there's a cutscene saying, Mario, I can't believe you wasted all that time gathering power moons. That would be really funny though. But I guess my point is, like, yeah, I mean, like, what you're feeling, that feeling is totally valid, and like, you know, like in an RPG or something like that, if you're sitting around just like battling random monsters or something like that when there's a world to save, it does feel like there's a disconnect there.
Oops.
What is going on in Wario?
I'm doing the challenge. Almost done. Challenge failed.
It's a really weird. Oh. You have failed the challenge!
I meant to say challenge complete, but my brain substituted challenge fail, and that's what I said. Like that wasn't
failed
intentional.
the challenge!
The gnome has wormed his way into my head so bad that I can't even say challenge success anymore. Callie, look out for self-doubt.
Bowser Jr. is questioning his gender identity.
Good for them. I hope they figure it out. What was I gonna say? Like, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So there are games where that have selfless characters that I've really enjoyed. Like Smile for me is one of my favorite games in recent memory. That's like you are completely selfless throughout that. Like it's just helping people, but they make it work so well because the characters feel so alive. But it's like, I think a lot of the best games I can think of, though, like instead of doing things because you're selfless, you're doing things because the character, like you are playing as someone who wants something for themselves. Like Celeste is really good because you want to see Madeline succeed.
Mm-hmm.
This is an extremely broad topic. Can you can you speak to what am I saying here? Like, oh, I love this. This is the memorization room. Can you think of a game where the character really wants something, but you didn't feel like it was fun to play?
Mm.
You know what I mean?
See,
Sorry?
I'm blanking on every video game now.
That's fair.
This is something that happens to me. I blank on every video game.
True. Every time I have to decide what my favorite game is, and I'm not busy thinking about Wario Land 4, I'm like, or when I have to pick a favorite game besides Wario Land 4 and Metroid Fusion, I forget all video games forever. I love that this level teaches you how to do enemy bounces. Like, you have to do one to get that piece. And it's not like a capital E enemy bounce, because you don't throw the enemy up and then bounce on it, but like, it teaches you the concept, and that's fun. I think the problem with trying to think of games I don't like is that I don't play a lot of games I don't like because I only play games I think I'm gonna like.
I mostly kind of forget about games I don't like.
Yeah. Which is part of why I don't
like.
I'm
I'm looking through my Steam library right now, and all the games that I don't like, you know, have like 3 hours in them, and it's like, yeah, I don't really know. I don't really remember anything about the narrative of this game.
I honestly can't think of any like longer games that I could like both describe and say, but I didn't like it.
I mean, I can say that about. I can technically say that about Danganronpa, but it's not the same thing.
Danganronpa is extremely complicated when it comes to like, did you like it? Did you not like it? Like,
Did you like it? Yeah,
it's such a
like
bundle.
you know what? I will still say, like, you know, when I played Danganronpa and Danganronpa 2, I enjoyed the experience of playing them. But
What's the
do I
difference
like
between liking
them?
and
No.
enjoying?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Yeah, Danganronpa fan in theory, like that's the way to do it. Like it
Yeah.
theoretically does amazing things, but executes. Sorry, I couldn't say that word without losing my train of thought. It accomplishes the things that it sets out to do so sometimes really badly, and sometimes it sets out to do very bad things. That's nothing. You didn't say anything. Game Theory, thanks for watching. Yeah, okay. I was watching the whatchamacallit, the yeah, I suppose, minigame today, and I'm like, the rest of the day I've just been saying, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, what is that one called? I feel like I knew that.
Fan club.
Oh.
I only know because I looked it up earlier. How you doing, Kraz?
I guess the closest thing I can think of is like, you know how there's, I feel like there's this whole, you know, collection of games where you're like vaguely colonialist on an alien world.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
You know, and like Risk of Rain did that, where it was like, you know, this big like dramatic, oh wait, we are the baddies kind of thing. But ever since that, it's kind of been like, yeah, why am I doing this? Like, you know, ever since Risk of Rain did that, it's like, oh yeah, I'm in Domekeeper, I'm in Factorio, and I'm, you know, like, massacring the alien population. Good for me. Like, I get that I'm doing it to survive, but it doesn't make me feel great.
Where's the key?
Like, I play Factorio with biters off.
Where's the... Did I not get the key? I didn't get the key. Yeah, okay, like, literally, I'm so glad you mentioned that. Like, what they did to Starbound makes me so upset. Like, Starbound was so good when it was, like, this wide-open, like, sandbox type thing of just, like, fight these weirdly specific bosses and then you're done. And then they added, like, a plot to it that just I didn't find very interesting. But, like, I used to love
Interesting, I don't know anything about that.
It's, like, they added like a whole plot where it's like, you know, like whatever, but it used to be like, okay, your goal is to make the best crafting table, and to do that you have to make a big robot and you have to kill like 1,000 enemies to get like a super rare drop of a brain and put it in the robot and then fight it just to get a chip out of the robot that you could use to build the crafting table the robot that you built. Like, it's, I don't know, just like perfect. And that was the second boss. The final boss of the old Starbound, there was no climax to it. Like, it wasn't like some climactic story boss. It was like the final challenge is you have to make a peanut butter trap. Yeah, you have to put peanut butter under a cardboard box to summon a jelly monster, and then you fight that, and then that's Starbound.
That's fucking awesome.
The first boss of the game, I really like. The one thing that I do think was really funny about how Starbound is structured in the old thing too is, besides everything else that's really funny about it, was that the first boss is the game's tutorial tells you to build a distress beacon, and it's like hinting at it, saying like, you got to get medals for a distress beacon. A distress beacon's gonna be your way home. Here you go, distress beacon, this is it. And never does it hint to you that when that happens, you're going to be attacked by a massive UFO full of penguins that shoot massive lasers at you and absolutely obliterate you in your base. Like Distress Beacon summons the first boss, and it's Dreadwing the penguin pirate, and it's like like because it like tricks you into it. It's such a memorable fight, and they got rid of that. Dreadwing is still in, but like now it's like you don't bring Dreadwing to you, you go to Dreadwing.
That sucks.
Oh yeah,
That's-
also
that's
Yumi's right. The stats were ridiculous. Like it was so much harder than like where you'll be when you finish the tutorial, because like the tutorial is like beam down on a planet, chop some wood, make a crafting table, now build a distress beacon. And then it hits you with an extremely tough boss. It's like you need to spend a lot more time getting ready for it. Legendary.
You know what?
Torza just
you know, on the
resubscribed
subject
for
of
4
like,
months.
you know,
Hey Sheetas,
character
wanna watch me
motivations
S
in video
hard?
games, I feel like dating simulators have this real problem of like not so much the motivation itself, but like the way that the main character like if you're supposed to like the whole point of a dating simulator is you're supposed to project on the main character, but the main character is almost always kind of an asshole.
Yeah. Sorry, real quick, this isn't related to dating sims. Thank you, thank you, Thorza, for subscribing, and I like how the text to speech read out your thing is, "Hey, sheet ass." So yeah, dating sims.
I was reminded of this because I was just scrolling through my Steam library seeing if I had anything else to talk about, and I scrolled past Emily is Away.
That was a game.
I don't know if,
like
I did not like it because all of the dialogue options were like dickish.
Yeah.
Like you can't choose to be a good person in that game. Which is, you know, like that's not necessarily awful, like, you know, but it also kind of felt like the game wanted you to again project onto the main character, or, you know, like to me, I would rather either have a main character who can be, you know, me and have motivations similar to mine, and, you know, social, you know, skills similar to mine, or play as a main character who has his own agency and personality, you know, and whatever. You know, and then that, you know, whatever dickishness comes out of that main character is at the very least, you know, a part of who someone is, rather than just a restriction that the game places upon you. You know? Like,
I think like what makes me really annoyed is when a game will like when it gets wishy-washy about whether I'm the character or whether the character is the character. Like without getting into spoiler territory, Inscription like makes me like want to tear my hair out when it can't decide whether I'm playing or someone else is. But to avoid talking about Inscription spoilers, I'm gonna switch thing up to talking about Starbound. It's micro writing real quick. The cruelest thing Starbound ever did, and we'll get back to talking about dating sims and stuff in a second, but real quick.
no problem. Yeah.
The cruelest thing Starbound ever did. So Starbound has tons and tons and tons and tons of lore books hidden throughout the world. Whenever you're in a library, you can find like random books, and they're like
You should do.
Yeah, I mean, a Starbound book report would be awesome. Like, genuinely, that'd be so cool. But basically, so for each type of dungeon, there's like pools of books. So, like, for example, you'd have to explore like a lot of Florin dungeons to find the entire series of one Florin story or whatever. And like, so like it's like the experience of like being a kid and like getting these like getting pieces of these stories, and then finding out that some of the stories were really funny or like had really good punchlines and stuff. Like, it's an amazing experience. But then so a lot of the stories were connected. Like each type of alien had like one like quote unquote main character who appears in the stories and had like villain origin stories for how they come to power, or stories of someone discovering that person is already in power. Like there was like the big ape for the Apex, and there was like Thornwing for the Avians, and like Thornwing was like this like religious fanatic type character. and they have like fascinating power dynamics between them, where there's like redacted minutes of meetings between them, and there's like interactions between them, and like they're all manipulating each other. And then one of the updates came out, and they got rid of all those characters. They wrote them out of the story.
What the hell?
Like,
How do you do that?
Only one of them survived. All the rest of them they're just like, sorry, don't exist anymore. You know what I'm talking about? Like, were you know Polo Starbound, were you there for that?
I literally, I never owned Starbound. I played it like once for about an hour, and thought, hey, this is just as confusing as Terraria.
It like, I think that was like, and you know, like, it's Starbound does a lot of things. Like, I could complain about Starbound all day, actually. I love complaining about Starbound because I grew up on that game. The other thing about it is that it has so many beautiful worlds. Like, the environmental design of each world is great, and they're so distinct and beautiful and amazing, and the backgrounds are haunting, and some of them have all these fascinating stories to them. You can find like polluted cities and swim around in radioactive oceans. But as soon as you go underground, it's all the same. There is one underground for every planet. And that's really upsetting, because it's like you can like spend like, and I have before spent like an hour like trying to like use block tricks and potions to get to the bottom of like a lava ocean. And like there's no like lava resistance potion. Like, if you want to get to the bottom of a lava ocean, you have to like manually like build your way down extremely carefully to get to the bottom. It's normal underground down there. And it's such a missed opportunity.
I really like Minecraft Caves and Cliffs.
Me too. Like, Minecraft Caves and Cliffs, and also just Terraria always. Like, really, like, after playing Starbound, like those two games showed me, like, oh yeah, undergrounds can be like super exciting and fascinating and wonderful and beautiful, and not just like the same thing all the time.
Mm-hmm. I used to play like, I actually was a big Minecraft Prisons player.
Me too.
Remember Minecraft Prisons?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I'm still into incremental games and stuff like that. And Minecraft Prisons was like one of the first, like, it was that and Roblox Tycoons. And I was just so like it was so easy to captivate kid me with like just, you know, random splotches of ores in a fucking cube of stone. And now looking at Caves and Cliffs, it's like, this is so much better. Why did I ever care about this? And now prisons are all pay to win.
Oh. Like the experiences like that, like it's very easy to sort of fall into the nostalgia trap of being like, games were better when I was a kid than they are now. Like when you see like all like the buggy AAA releases coming out, but like there's something so simple and beautiful and you know, like right now I'm playing a childhood game and I'm loving it. It's my favorite game. But like there's such a simple and beautiful thing about a new thing coming out that makes me think like, oh, like things can still be wonderful and beautiful and good and better than the things that came out when I was a kid, because technology is developing and it's doing good sometimes. I think I'm probably gonna wrap up after this Wario hop. I'm gonna wrap up pretty soon.
You know, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is an interesting topic in this discussion, because you mentioned buggy AAA releases, and that is fucking king. I love Scarlet and Violet, to be clear. They're my favorite games since Black and White. In the Pokemon series.
Really?
Yeah. Genuinely, I'm obsessed with Scarlet and Violet. They're really good. But it is interesting how it takes this really, like, you can do whatever path you want, explore whatever, you know, you want to explore, you know, go to these 3 different paths and choose which path you like. But of course, like, you have to do all the paths. You know, it's not your initiative. You are going to do them all. It's just what order you do them in. And then, to add on top of that, there's no level scaling, so You should do them all in a specific order as well. It's like, you can do whatever you want, explore the world, and discover new discoveries. And it's like, but please do it in this order. We designed the game around it.
Gen 1 does that, where it's like there's like set paths, there's different paths you can take.
Yeah, a few different gym leaders you can challenge out of order and stuff like that. But if you challenge Sabrina first, you just get fucking destroyed.
Yeah, I think I am.
Sabrina's a nightmare.
I am. Sorry, this sounds bad in my room, and I'm going to say a little louder than normal that I'm going to be finished very soon. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to make it to beat my 130 score here, but I don't think I'll be able to do that today because situations are happening in the outside world that I must attend to immediately. But thank you so much for coming by today. I'm sorry, I gotta wrap up pretty fast.
No, yeah. See you. It was a good stream.
Yeah, let's talk about Pokemon more next time or whenever you're back on.
Yeah.
I'm very interested in following up about this.
Just gonna plug my channel real
Yes.
quick. I might stream tonight, so twitch.tv/ANONEZUMI. To see if maybe I will stream. I don't know.
I'm trying out the shout out feature. You can follow that channel from right here by clicking on that heart button, and
Oh, that's really cool.
yeah, you can follow. So the shout out thing. Yeah, you can click on the heart button. If you have streams scheduled using the schedule feature, you can set a reminder for it, but you don't have any scheduled, so it's just a follow button. But yeah, so yeah, thank you so much for coming by today. I definitely want to talk more about Pokemon soon. I'll probably have a chance to talk about it on Wednesday when I'm doing Wario Wednesday, where I'm gonna play Wario Land 3. So stay tuned for that. Thank you all so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. I wasn't expecting a turnout like this for a surprise stream, but I had a whole bunch of viewers today. That really just makes me so happy. Thank you all so much.
They're all really loving the Cali Bones.
Yeah, like this rebrand worked wonders. I don't know what did it. Like, is it just like is it because I'm doing everyone pings now for my streams?
I don't know. I've just happened to be available, and I've been in a good mood recently. Sometimes in a bad mood, and I'm like, I'm not gonna watch a stream. I'm gonna go cry in my bed.
Yeah, I know that feeling too. But like the sun is coming out, I'm feeling better. I've been eating during the day, which is awesome. I'm feeling more energy. I'm like raring to go for streams. I'm in a good place right now. Like I was in a bit of a bad place before. I'm in a good place now, which means for y'all more content. Which
awesome.
is of course the most important pursuit in the life.
Yeah, and I'll get back to streaming soon. I want to just start up doing more casual roguelike streams again. Roguelikes are my fucking life, and so I'll be streaming Vampire Survivors, I'll be streaming Isaac, I'll be streaming whatever it is, Peglin maybe.
If you stream Isaac, give me a ping because I'd love to go watch that. Krause, I hope your day gets better soon. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day. I'm gonna see y'all on Wario Wednesday if all goes according to plan. Don't forget to follow the Inazumi channel. And I'll see y'all next time. Have a good night, folks.